Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into something that's really reshaping education. Learning analytics. It's becoming this huge force in digital classrooms.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our mission today, really, is to get under the hood,
Yeah.
see what it is, how it works, and, well, why it matters so much now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's unpack this.
What's fascinating here is just the sheer amount of data flying around in education today.
Right.
Think about it, online quizzes, mobile apps, all those interactions in virtual classrooms, they all leave digital
It's a
traces.
huge trail.
Exactly. And learning analytics, that's the framework, the tool set that helps make sense of it all.
Okay.
It turns that, raw data into actual insights, things that can really improve teaching and learning too.
So it's kind of like a smarter report card. But instead of just grades,
Much more than grades, yeah.
it shows how you learn, maybe where you get stuck, and what could actually help you.
Precisely. It's about the process, not just the outcome.
Okay, so let's nail down the basics. What is learning analytics, fundamentally?
Well, at its heart, it's about collecting data about students and, what they do when they're learning,
Collecting it, analyzing it.
analyzing it, and then using it. And the main goal, the whole point, is just to make learning better, more effective.
And where does this data actually come from? Is it just tests?
Oh, it's much broader than that. Yes, online tests and quizzes are a big part,
Okay.
but also how you interact with learning apps and platforms. Think Google Classroom, BYJUS, things like that.
Right, the platforms themselves.
Yeah, even attendance participation records when you submit homework.
Ah, okay.
Even how much time you spend on different subjects or specific topics. It's very granular,
That makes sense. So it paints a fuller picture,
a much fuller picture.
which leads us to how it actually helps. Let's talk practical benefits. First off, how it helps teachers understand their students better.
Right. This is a big one.
Like, say, a teacher sees a pattern. Maybe lots of students are bombing the algebra questions on quizzes.
Okay.
The analytics flags that. So the teacher knows, okay, I need to spend more time here. Or maybe explain it differently. It's targeted.
Exactly. It moves beyond guesswork. And that leads directly into personalized learning for the students themselves.
Ah, the personalization aspect.
Because everyone learns differently, right? Different speeds, different ways of grasping things.
Sure.
So analytics can help suggest, say, specific lessons or maybe a video explanation just for you based on your pace or what you're interested in.
So if I'm great at science, but really struggle with grammar,
The system might automatically give you some extra grammar exercises, tailored practice right where you need it.
that's pretty powerful. And what about identifying students who might be, struggling at-risk students?
That's another crucial application. The system can pick up early warning signs,
Like what?
like maybe a student stops submitting homework consistently, or their quiz scores suddenly dip and stay low.
Okay, so it flags them.
It can alert the teacher, sometimes even parents, much earlier than might happen otherwise, so you can step in and help before it becomes a big problem.
Allows for proactive support then.
Definitely. And just briefly, this isn't only about individual students or teachers.
No.
Schools can use this aggregated data too for, better planning.
How so?
They can see trends across classes or U groups. That helps them design better lesson plans, maybe structure exams more effectively, or even plan activities based on what the data shows is working or not working.
Got it. Strategic level stuff.
Right.
Okay, let's bring this to life with a real-life example. Imagine an online learning platform.
Okay.
It's tracking things like how many lessons you've completed,
Right.
how long you took on that last quiz,
Mm-hmm.
and critically, which questions you got wrong.
Yeah, the specifics.
So how does that translate into something useful for the teacher?
Well, based on that data, the platform or the analytics system could tell the teacher something direct, like Ria needs help with fractions.
Right, specific feedback.
Or a man is really quick with these science problems, maybe challenge him more.
Interesting.
Or even a class-wide insight like, heads up, 45% of the class found that history chapter really difficult.
Wow, okay.
So it empowers the teacher to act right away with the right support for the right students. It's timely and precise.
So what does this all mean when we step back? What's the big takeaway?
Yeah, looking at the overall impact.
It sounds like learning analytics makes learning much more focused, more personal.
It does, which generally leads to better student performance.
And it seems like it saves teachers time, too, cutting down on some of the guesswork.
Definitely frees them up to focus on targeted teaching. And another thing, it can really improve communication
Between who?
between parents, teachers, and students. Everyone can be more informed about progress and challenges.
Right. Everyone's on the same page, potentially.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, learning analytics is really changing the whole landscape. Teaching, learning, it's harnessing the power that's always been latent in educational data. And as we keep moving towards more digital classrooms, more adaptive learning, this data isn't just, numbers on a spreadsheet.
It's more than that.
It's the key, really, the key to making your learning easier, faster, and honestly just smarter.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And it leaves you thinking, all that data from every click, every quiz,
Yeah.
it's not just vanishing.
No.
It's actually building the intelligence for this next wave of education, refining things constantly, helping us all find smarter ways to learn.
Exactly. It's an ongoing process of improvement powered by understanding learning itself better.